Perhaps the most crucially important and characteristic element of building levels in this game is the music on which you base all of your gameplay and design choices. This is a precedent that was set since the game's release, with the first official levels, and unsurprisingly most user levels from back in the day shared the same gameplay elements with the main levels all the way through Update 1.8, because the songs in the main levels were the only songs available to the first generation of creators. This changed with the release of Update 1.9, which included a partnership with a website called Newgrounds. Newgrounds is a website founded in the late 90s geared towards giving artists and developers a platform to share their original work with the world. This change made it possible for level creators to use all audio made by all scouted artists in their levels. This was problematic for a number of reasons. Unfortunately, the traffic that GD brought to Newgrounds brought along a lot of people who paid little to no attention to the core beliefs of the site, or the vision that the developers and managers had for it. While Newgrounds was arguably going downhill in activity and GD brought forth an overwhelming resurgence of popularity that boosted its longevity in the long term, GD's audience continuously misused the Newgrounds audio portal to the extent that something needed to be done about it. In early 2018, with the consent of both RobTop and Newgrounds' audio moderation team, the system was heavily revised for the benefit of Newgrounds' integrity, the rights of the users of Newgrounds, and the intellectual property of musicians around the world. Alas, even after 2 years, many people still don't know exactly how it works. This video is aimed to clarify exactly how to get your music approved for use in the game and how our system for audio approval functions in the modern day. To make things fair for each and every participating party in this partnership, 2018's revision to the system was to require approval from 3 separate identities: the Newgrounds audio portal, the GD whitelist, and the individual artist. If a song in-game fails to download on a reliable network connection, it is missing at least one of these 3 things. Membership of the audio portal is the most straightforward and the longest-lasting requirement of the 3. Newgrounds requires artists to be invited to the audio portal by any other member of the audio portal for their songs to be downloadable on their website. They call this process scouting. Once you are scouted, you can scout other people. This helps ensure that all songs available for download on Newgrounds do not infringe upon copyright laws. Because of this, use of any samples not in the public domain is strictly prohibited by Newgrounds' terms of service. This is a Newgrounds rule, not a GD rule. Uploading stolen content or content that uses copyrighted samples, even if your use of them is authorized by fair use or personally by the person who made those samples, will inevitably result in your song being removed by the moderation team. It will put your account at risk of suspension, and it can jeopardize the scouting permissions of the person who scouted you. Newgrounds does not have the same rules as other music distribution sites. Be mindful of that with every song you consider uploading. A few of our moderators are scouted musicians, myself included, so if you can't find anyone else to reach out to about being scouted, I will be able to help you with that. I ask that you already have 3 or 4 songs released, so I can be confident that you will continue to upload original content. Whitelisting is another component that I can help you with. Basically, the compromise that our developer made with the Newgrounds team is to require that music be made by a whitelisted artist to be used in-game. The idea behind this was to take away people's reason to intentionally upload stolen content and get their friend to scout them, so that they could make and share a level with that stolen song, since people were doing that. All artists whose songs have been previously used in levels before 2018 were added to the whitelist automatically. Rob had to manually add people to the whitelist anytime a new artist showed interest in their work being used. This got to be impractically slow for him to keep up with, so he gave elder moderators, such as myself, permission to add artists to the whitelist. We are the people you want to reach out to for help with getting whitelisted, although any moderator can easily forward you to us directly if you prefer to do it that way. Again, we ask that you already have 3 or 4 songs released so we can be confident that you'll continue to upload original content. Additionally, when the revision was made, artists were given control over which songs they would allow to be used. When I go to upload a song after, it makes me fill out all of the data and descriptions. Then it has this little checkbox that says Allow External API Usage. Unchecking that box prohibits a song from being used in-game completely, and artists are free to change this for any of their songs at any time. Scouting and whitelisting cover the entire account of the artist, but external API usage applies to each individual song independently. This is the trickiest one because you have to reach out to the artist directly to ask about enabling API usage unless you're the artist yourself, so it's best to make sure that they're whitelisted and scouted first. When you go look at a song on Newgrounds, it'll specifically say this artist is not scouted yet on the left of the page if they're not scouted, but there's no visual indication for whether or not an artist is whitelisted. You can check with a moderator or elder moderator, and they will be able to tell you if they're whitelisted or not. That is really all there is to it. Once a song is triple approved, you'll be able to download it and use it directly in game. Our goal as staff of the game is to have you covered with this. Please be patient with us, as we do have lives to juggle just like everyone else. For example, I'm recording this in my dorm room at my university right now, and I have a ton of work to grind out once I finish this. But it's really no trouble whatsoever for us to help you out, and we enjoy doing it. If you yourself are a new musician and you would like for your content to be enabled to be used in game, I can whitelist and scout you both at the same time. My Discord server is linked in the description, and my DMs are always open if you want to contact me about that. Feel free to let me know in the comments or on Discord if you have any questions or concerns, and thank you for watching this. I hope this clears up some confusion. Catch you later.